Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel Andaluz. I'm Executive Director of ATEB, Technical Association of Bituminous Emulsion of Spain. Today, I'm going to explain the Spanish experience using SEVE. This software is an eco-comparator tool that it has just been introduced by Christine Laua. Currently, in the technical committee of ATEB, we're working to the specific working group to development a Spanish experience and database. So for these reasons, I only talk about some techniques in cold and hardware, all using bituminous emulsion. Okay. In this slide, it's possible to see the theoretical study to compare some solution to improvement of pavement surface characteristics. This tool evaluates the use, the energy, how first environmental impact, express it in megajoules. In the table above, we can see the results to compare the traditional asphalt solution in hot asphalt concrete and microsurface in cold. In this table, we can see all operation and environmental impacts. And using microsurface in cold, it's possible to reduce in 88% the energy. In the table below, we can see the results to compare the traditional asphalt solution with asphalt concrete and chip seal type bilayers. And with this cold solution, it's possible to reduce in 18.9% the energy. In both cases, making responsible use of energy. The second environmental impact offered by SEVE is the greenhouse gases expressing CO2 equivalent. In this theoretical study, using microsurface, it's possible to reduce the CO2 equivalent in more than 88%. In the case of the chip seal, it's possible to reduce the CO2 equivalent in more than 86%. The third environmental impact offered by SEVE is the preservation resource. In the case of microsurface, it's possible to reduce the aggregate consumer in 87%. In this due to size of the layer is the principal topics. On the contrary, for not having reclaimed asphalt pavement in heap composition, in this parameter, the asphalt concrete is more advanced. For having 15% of reclaimed asphalt pavement in his composition. In the same way, with chip seal solution, it's possible to reduce the aggregate consumer in almost 85%. With the reclaimed asphalt pavement, is the same situation that microsurfacing in cold. Continued below, it's possible to see the theoretical study to compare a half-board mixed asphalt with traditional hot mixed asphalt to pavement reinforcement within a new construction. In the case of use of energy, This is the first impact to evaluate. Using half-wall mixed asphalt, it's possible to reduce the consumer of energy in almost 7%. In the case of In the case of CO2 equivalent impact, using half-wall mixed asphalt, it's possible to reduce the consumer of energy in almost 8%. And in the last theoretical study, it's possible to see some solution to pavement rehabilitation, how half-wall mixed asphalt with full reclaimed asphalt pavement, right? And coal recycling in place. In comparison with a traditional solution of milling of the degraded layer and reposition with hot mix asphalt. In the case of the half-wall mixed asphalt, full reclaimed asphalt pavement rate, it's possible to reduce the energy impact in almost 10%. In the case of the coal recycling in place, it's possible to reduce the energy impact in more than 85%. Now, we can see the greenhouse gases expressed in CO2 equivalent. In the case of half-wall mixed asphalt, full reclaimed asphalt pavement rate, it's possible to reduce the energy impact in almost 9%. In the case of coal recycling in place, it's possible to reduce the energy impact in more than 56%. And finally, in the preservation resource impact, with the half-wall mixed asphalt full reclaimed asphalt pavement rate solution, it's possible to reduce the aggregate consumer in more than 73%. In the case of reducing reclaimed asphalt pavement in this solution, it's burdened 433% than traditional milling and reposition with hot mix asphalt solution. In the case of coal recycling in place, it's possible to reduce the aggregate consumer in 100%. In the case to the reducing reclaimed asphalt, this solution is burdened 648% than traditional milling and reposition with hot mix asphalt solution. Thank you so much for your attention. There are my contact, and I'm waiting for you in the time to question and answer.